Hello for today. Today I want to talk about God. I want you to have faith in God. No matter what you go through, just have faith in God. I want to give you examples of some of the things that happened in my life that gave me the strong faith in God. Okay, something happened. When I knew God in the year 2020, we had a friend. My sister had a friend who was diagnosed with cancer. Since I was a born again Christian, I was a baby Christian, I knew if you pray to this God, He was going to hear you and answer your prayer. Because God told me I was an intercessor. If I pray on people's behalf, He was going to answer my prayer. Since the friend was far from here, from where we lived, so I decided to go on my knees, pray to God. I don't remember if I fasted or not, but I decided to pray. Please, God, remember this woman. Don't allow him to die. Cancer cannot defeat her. Remember, this woman has a small child, 4 years old child. He has other children, but the youngest was 4 years old. I prayed and I prayed and I prayed, and I believe God was going to save this woman's life. So one day, after a month or two, I don't exactly remember the time, my sister called me and told me that this woman was dead. I was so angry. I went to the toilet and I started complaining to God. God, you told me you have chosen me. And He said, if I prayed on behalf of these people, you are going to answer my prayer. Do you know what happened? Then I heard a voice through my ear. I was hiding in the toilet. The reason why I hide in the toilet is because I don't like people interfering with me when I'm praying in the bedroom. Okay, I don't know why. Because when I pray in the bedroom or any other room, I feel comfortable when people come in and interact with my prayer. So I chose the toilet where nobody was going to open the door because there were no keys in the doors. So I was praying. When I was complaining to God, I had a voice on my left ear, on my right hand, my right ear, and Jesus said He wanted to die. This woman was in so much pain. His legs were swollen, his entire body. My sister, okay, I don't know, I didn't meet the woman when he was in pain. But he said there's so much water coming from his body. That was the explanation. There's too much pain, he could not do anything. So, despite the fact that he was a single woman, all he wanted was to die. He did not want to go through the same pain, and he has got to kill him. That's why God explained this to me. Then that's when I had my peace. I said, this woman, this is what she wanted, and I told God to take care of the children. That's when I realized sometimes when you pray to God to tell Him to do something to you, and then something doesn't happen, there must be a reason behind it. Don't just complain to God. There must be a reason behind it. Why did not God do what I asked Him to do? Because God is not a liar. God stands. God cannot give you a promise. God cannot lie. God is a good God. Another example, I had a friend. Okay, I met this friend I saw this friend on Google shows. This guy, his name was Joki, he was complaining how he had lost more than 10 children, okay, through miscarriage, or 9 children. Okay, he had 11 children. He lost 11 children through miscarriage. And he was going through therapy and was praying. Okay, he was recovering and was telling people that don't worry, in the year 2024, I'm going to have my child. The losing of the baby made her so depressed. And I remember one of the stories, as she was telling the story, she said, I hold my baby and I ask God, keep this baby alive. He cried to God, but the baby did not come back to life. So Joki said that he gave the tithe, he fasted, he prayed, he gave it all to God, but God did not answer. So, okay, I think it was last month. I was of church. I was going through Facebook and I heard somebody say, Joki is dead. I felt so bad, and I asked God, why did you allow Joki to die? This woman did everything. He wanted to live, have children. He gave sacrifices. He fasted, he prayed, he begged to allow him to live and to have a child, but you allow him to die. Why? So I was so angry. This time around I did not have the voice. But some few hours later, when I came back to the room, I then opened the laptop and I took I went straight to the YouTube. Then God answered me through YouTube. Then I found a story. Okay, I found another video. And this video was teaching me, okay, that you need to understand. If you don't understand what God is doing, if you don't, okay, when you're depressed or in trouble or in some other situation, sometimes it's good to give God thanks, because you can give thanks to God even if you don't understand what is happening, because sometimes God is trying to put you through a lesson for you to learn something. Yeah? So it's good to give gratitude to God all the time. It's not all the time complaining. Why am I this? Why am I that? God say, can you give me glory? Even if you don't understand why I had a friend died. That's what. I just knew that was God, because after complaining when Njoki died, that's what I had. I don't know why God allowed Njoki to die. But let's give glory to God, because He has His own reasons. Another thing, I'm the third person. There's a day I complained to God. God, you took me to the university. You gave me this son. Now I have no husband. I have no job. I depend on my sister's mercy to survive. Now the boy is old enough to go to school. What do you want me to do now? How am I going to take this boy to school? I have no money. I have nothing. God bless me. I keep complaining. I keep asking God. I tried to look for job anywhere, but I could not find one. But when January comes, I was so worried. I had headache, sleepless night. But when January came, okay, my sister, I was so happy. My sister stepped in. He gave me the money to take the boy to school, and I was happy. 2 days later, I got a job, and this job, they gave my son scholarship. He could eat for free, go to school for free. And I wonder what made me complain so much about this school. God knew what He was planning. You know, this boy was going to go to school. You know how this boy was going to be fed. But I spent so much time while having a sleepless night because of this thing. That means God knows. Don't complain.